about now is another reason why we have this. We've done these articles on rigor. Now we're going to kind of look at some data. Don't get too excited. I know how you love to look at data. Yeah. Oh, here's my little thing that I say. Are you excited to be here? Pretend that you are. Okay. All right. So this is called the cycle of low achievement. And the idea is, and you need to know, I don't necessarily agree with this all the time, but what happens is when we get poor test results, we have poor expectations for our students, so we create less challenging courses that usually have the name consumer in them. And then we go on to low levels, assignments, and instruction. And then we move from that to poor test results, and we just keep going around in this circle. I have to tell you, I don't know that in Iowa schools, in all the places that I've worked and been with people, that I see this so much anymore. Do I think it did happen, or maybe still does? Possibly. But I think we've kind of gotten away from this. But the idea of this one was it's an assignment that was turned in and went home and had a great job, 100%, but look what it is. It's 6th grade. This is a 2nd grade math, place value. But it's 6th grade, so you have to be careful about teacher sends this home, the parent thinks the kid's doing wonderful, but it's actually a 2nd grade standard to be able to do place value. This is just an example. So now we're going to talk about Iowa's achievement results. And what we're going to talk about is NAEP. How many of you are familiar with the NAEP? National Assessment of Educational Progress. Okay, let me tell you about the NAEP, folks. It is given only to certain schools. Not everybody has to take it. It's 4th and 8th grade, and it arrives in an armored car, and you have armed police officers walk the information into the building. You have to give them your blood type and your firstborn before they, no, I'm just kidding, but it is very well guarded, let me put it that way. And so, it's supposed to be by random. I don't understand. I was a principal in Urbandale for 17 years. And out of those 17 years, I got elected to take it every time it was given. Now, it's not given every year. It's given every other year. And when it started out, it was only given every 3 or 4 years. But lucky me. And you have to get parents' permission and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, we're going to kind of look at those scores. And the reason we're going to look at NAEP scores across Iowa and the United States is because they're a common score. The NAEP is the same in Ohio as it is in Massachusetts as it is in Washington. So we're going to look at those scores. I will tell you the one thing about NAEP that made me craziest of all. You give this test to these 4th graders, and it took, a better part of 2 days to give it. And you never got any results back. You never knew. You never knew anything about it. You were just, the government asked you to please take this test, and you did. Like they didn't have enough to take already. Is my bias about this showing? I'm trying not to show that bias. Anyway, we have the standards up through 2011. I do have the results for 2013, which I can share with you as well. But we're going to look at those, and like I said, it's because those are what everybody has. And what we're going to do is, you with a partner are going to look at them. You have them on your computers. We didn't print these out. They should say, I think they say, electronic NAEP results. And they're just divided into math and reading, 4th and 8th graders. You pick a partner or threesome at your table, I don't care how you do it. One take math, one take reading, and just go through and look at these results. Look at the trends that you notice. Why do you think this is happening? And what do you think we can do about it? Everybody find those? Pick a reading or a math. Do both 4th and 8th grade. Just look for trends. And we're not going to take very long, 5 minutes.